just different.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Pure money, baby. I keep a couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. Said I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Okay, I like my money pure. I said I like my money pure. Oh no, I like my money pure. The bag is secure. Yeah, I like my money pure. I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Come and hang with the gang. Get some free game added to your mainframe. Gotta keep your mind sharp, we gotta maintain. And it's even better when the squad on the same thing. Steady swishing on the competition. We ain't tripping about the opposition. We on a mission and we got a vision. People in need, we believe we got it like I give a couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. Said I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Okay, I like my money pure. Said I like my money pure. Oh no, I like my money pure. The bag is secure. Yeah, I like my money pure. I like my money pure. I like my money. Been slept on, money never stepped on. We increasing positivity until the stress gone. Satan tried to hold the squad back, but we kept on. We ain't making this up, no Revlon. I ain't trying to make you blush, but this a highlight. We send the high vibes, homie, this a high life. We rising far above the game, that's a flyby. But we still connected to the source, that's that Wi-Fi. Reception, now we answer the call. This squad taking questions and we answer them all. We don't wanna see you fall, we wanna see you ball. We all gon' eat with the peeps, we gon' feed them all. Couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. I said I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Okay, I like my money pure. I said I like my money pure. Oh no, I like my money pure. The bag is secure. Yeah, I like my money pure.
Hey, what's going on, good folks? I hope that everybody's having a great start to their week here. Fix up my mic. Cool. I appreciate y'all for being here with me today. I do apologize because I wasn't able to get all my stuff on the side correct. Ran out of time today, but we're going to be diving into those hidden contracts that's going to be able to take you to the next level in your business. Definitely, if you're just getting started out in government contracting, this is going to be a video that you want to pay attention to here, because this is catered mainly to you all. If you're already winning contracts, this could be some extra information for you, but you're probably going to be looking to scale a little higher. So this wouldn't be as much per se valuable to you as it will be to others that are just getting started out there. But by all means, you'll get valuable information out of tonight to help you find and win those government contracts. Don't forget, if it's your first time here, we want to hear from you. Make sure you let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from. But most importantly, put in the comments, I am a millionaire. Remember, you got to believe this stuff. It doesn't matter what I share with you. It doesn't matter what I say. If you do not believe that you can become a millionaire, especially in this space out of all spaces, if you don't believe that you can achieve it, it'll never happen. So when you put that I am a millionaire in the chat, I want you to make sure that you are believing that right there. Whether you're listening live or on a replay, again, we want to hear from you. Also, don't forget, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you haven't already, you can go over into the description and find the YouTube channel, as well as share this live feed out with 3 other entrepreneurs or business owners that you know need to win some government contracts. Because again, this is going to be one of those videos that they do not want to miss. If you're watching on Instagram and you want to see the bigger view, click the link in my bio. Come on over here to YouTube and you'll be able to see the bigger screen that we got going on for you guys. All right. Again, I apologize for not having all of my talking subjects laid out there to the side for you guys to see a little bit better. I told you I was running a little bit behind time here. But one of the biggest things when I start talking about hidden contracts, right? I want to know too, before I even go down this lane, put a 1 in the chat if this fits you. Are you still stuck sitting there playing around on sam.gov? Like, are you just looking at sam.gov for opportunities over and over again? And maybe you've submitted towards some things on sam.gov and you haven't been awarded stuff, but you keep finding yourself all day sitting on sam.gov and probably don't know what to do next. If that is you, drop a 1 down there in the chat. Now, I see people all the time on sam.gov and asking me questions about contracts that I'm just thinking like, you're setting yourself up for failure. Now, here's the thing. The government spends over $4 trillion a year. Could be a little less now with dollars coming in, but whatever, it's still going to be in the trillions of dollars. But if they're spending that type of money, we got to understand that it's levels to this thing. Well, those contracts that are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, going up to $100, $200 million, like definitely anything over $50 million, I think it's kind of obvious that those contracts are out there, right? Like, there's plenty of companies that already know that this opportunity is going to hit the street. So for you to look at those opportunities and you first get started, and I know you hear these crazy stories on the internet about people doing $50 million in just a year and they just got started in business. That's crazy to me. I don't know why it don't sound crazy to you guys. But if you are trying to go after those contracts, like that's the reason that you're losing. Because people who are already in the space, who have legit business going on already, they're already looking at those size contracts. So that's just not a smart route to go. Instead, we want to start to look for the low-hanging type fruits, the opportunities where maybe the incumbent don't want to be the incumbent anymore. Or maybe there's just one person going after this stuff. Or maybe we can mold it and shape it in a way that it's only accessible to us. But again, you're probably not going to be doing that type of stuff when it comes to contracts that's 50 million, 100 million plus, things of that nature. So the target number that I want you guys to pay attention to is 2 million and below. Once again, the target contracts that I want you guys to pay attention to is 2 million and below. If you understand what I just told you right there, I want somebody to put a 2M in the chat. You can put the $ too, so we can make sure you know it's 2 million. 2M, put that in the chat if you understand what I'm telling you right now. So 2 million and below are the contracts that we're going to start to pay attention to and look for. All of these contracts will not be posted on sam.gov. So that's why I don't want you guys to be stuck right there paying attention to sam.gov all day, because it won't work out for you the way that you hope. All right. Another thing that we're going to be looking for when we look at these 2 million and below contracts is we're going to be looking for contracts that are coming up for recompete. All right. So we want to pay attention to expiring contracts that have a potential that when they end this year, they're going to be looking for the company that has it already to do it again, or another company to come in. Now, the beauty about these recompetes, 2 million and below, the odds are when you go after it, you only got a competition with one other person. And that one other person is the person that had it previously. So it's like a good low-hanging fruit right there. As well as you could get in front of the opportunity before it hits the streets and understand that the current incumbent is not doing a good job. They're not reporting correctly. They got disgruntled employees. Maybe them and the program manager ain't getting along. Maybe they're not submitting invoices and stuff on time. But I can, get ahead of the game and get all of this information in before it hits the street. And maybe I could find a program manager and put ideas in his mind. And I'll just give you like examples that, hey, maybe you need a Lean Six Sigma person on this project. And I'll say things like that because I studied the previous incumbent and I realized they don't have anybody on their team that has Lean Six Sigma. So if I start to get the program manager to understand this is what you need, and then they go back to the next contract, the RFP for the next opportunity, and they put that verbiage, that language in the RFP, well, now they just eliminated my one person, my one business that was a competitor. They just eliminated them. So now it's just me. So this is why we want to pay attention to the opportunities that are getting ready to expire, because we can play all types of games with that. Another one that you guys want to pay attention to here is agencies that have a lot of money and they spend it in your niche industry, or they're spending it in your certification. Right? Because when they got a lot of cash, now again, maybe they're cleaning stuff up and they're changing things. So, I may have to adjust what I say if the government's not spending recklessly like how they used to spend. Usually the agencies with a lot of cash to burn through, there'll be opportunities there for you, because the government used to be on this like use it or lose it method. And they would make sure that they use it so they never lose it. But again, I don't know if they're going to clean that part up of it or not. I don't think they are, but don't quote me on it until I see otherwise. We're going to pay attention to the agencies that are spending a lot of money doing what I do, or in the certifications that I have access to. And when I say access to, I don't technically mean that you have the certification. You may have a network of businesses that you trust that they have the certifications, and you're going to be teaming with them, or you're going to be consulting to them or something of that nature. So you can, by all means, utilize their cert and pay attention to the agencies that's spending a lot of money in their certification. So you can go about winning those projects. And, the jackpot of all of this stuff to really make you money quickly in the government, an opportunity when getting started out, is to honestly follow the problems that the president is mentioning. And, we could pay attention to things like, what did they just talk about? X got hacked, right? So that's a cybersecurity problem. Trust me, if X has it, the government's been having it over and over again. Whether you know it or not, all of y'all data is probably gone. OPM that got hacked, I don't know how many times. But cybersecurity will be a big issue. A construction company. Why? Because you constantly hear them talking about these companies coming back here, right? So if they come back here, they have to have facilities. So that's construction right there. Another one, energy, right? Like we have an energy problem going on right now. So looking in towards that, it will bring you a bunch of opportunities. And remember, when I'm talking about this stuff, I'm not technically saying like you have to have an energy company, but you can start to go build relationships with energy companies. And now when you see an opportunity for energy in your own backyard, because you have the relationship with the 3 energy companies, like you can strategically put this together and go after these energy contracts, right? And it's going to be a whole bunch of money there. You heard him talk about shipbuilding. So there's going to be an opportunity there with shipbuilding going on. Your infrastructure is always going to be an issue that they're spending money on. And of course, our defense system. You heard them talking about the Iron Dome and things of that nature that they want to put around here. But the defense budget is going up that they want to put money towards. So, you could pay attention to these things, and those are going to be easy opportunities for you to get in because there's going to be a lot of opportunity there for you to get in. It's pivoting towards the money is what I like to say right there. Now, with those ideas that I have there, again, we're able to do this stuff a whole lot faster, guys. I don't want you to get stuck sitting there on sam.gov. I told you not all the contracts come out there, but majority of the contracts come out in the system that we've been able to build here for you guys. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how we can go through this stuff a whole lot faster. But before I show you guys how we go through this stuff a whole lot faster, guys, we've been able to create a cheat sheet here for you that has my 5 secrets for you to win your first GovCon in cash, because we're going to be looking at those lower ticket opportunities, preferably opportunities under $250,000. Usually you can get awarded those a whole lot faster, no competition, and you're probably not going to need to write that detail of a proposal, if a proposal at all. It may just be a quote. But I'm sharing this information with you right here for $7. Make sure you guys click the link that I just sent out, or the link is in my bio. Pick up my cheat sheet today. You're going to get 5 secrets in a PDF. You're also going to get 3 videos of me breaking things down as a bonus. And you're going to get a checklist. Yes, a checklist that you'll be able to check things off for your 7-day plan towards getting your first contract right there. Once again, click the link now, put in your chats, or it should be in the description so you guys can pick that up. Next, if you would like to know more about what we got going on, and most importantly, you want to join my community, you can come to travisknows.com. I'll put this link in the chat as well, but it should be in the description. travisknows.com will take you to all of my social media platforms, as well as, again, it will put you inside of our community if you just click right here and join it. Get yourself around millionaires. They're all sitting right there. So make sure you jump in there, introduce yourself, and start communicating with like-minded individuals like yourself. But let's get over to it. SB Money Flow. This is our tool that we do utilize to help with this contracting space. I told you we're going to go for the gold. So I'm going to come down here to my marketplace right here because it's time to hit the jackpot and not play around with this. Now, the simplest thing with government contracting is to put together a strategy. With a proper strategy, you can move a whole lot faster because there's so many opportunities in government that, you could get caught up in like that shiny spoon syndrome. Like, you're just looking at stuff all over the place instead of focusing in. So part of putting together a strategy is we need to see things faster. We need to do things faster so we can start taking action. So instead of sitting on sam.gov, I'm actually going to come here to SB Money Flow, to our GovCon marketplace. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I can look at contracts right here, okay? When I get the contracts, I can do a couple of things. Now, the best business is going to be done in your own backyard. The easiest form of business will be done in your own backyard. So, of course, there's a couple things that I can do. I can come down here and do place of performance, right? And I can look in like the area that I'm in. So just because I'm in the DMV area, I'm going to put these 3 states in right there. So now I can do that in active opportunities. So I see I got 810 active opportunities. Well, guess what? I can get small, very small business opportunities, as well as potential subcontracting opportunities. I can find all of that right here. So clicking right there, it can help me find the type opportunities that, could potentially fit the size business that I am. All right. The other thing that I could take a look at right here is I can come down here to my filters and I could look at recompete opportunities. So we could quickly find this information and go, okay, well, if these are the type opportunities that I need to go after for recompete, this is what I'm about to take a look at. And again, the goal is to, put these opportunities on your pipeline so now you can focus. So when I go to talk to individuals and they tell me, Travis, I'm looking to make $1 million this year. And I say, hey, well, what is your pipeline? Well, what I expect is to come here to your pipeline and I can see that you got $11 million in your pipeline. So if it's $11 million in your pipeline and you tell me that you want to make $1 million, well, now I see the vision of making your $1 million. If you don't have no pipeline, to me, you're just running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You listen to these people to just tell you throw contracts over the fence, and that's not smart. But if I have $11 million worth of opportunities right here and I plan to make $1 million, well, now I can focus. I can do everything that I need to do to put myself in best position to win these opportunities right here. But if you don't have some type of system to keep yourself organized right there, it's going to be extremely hard. Again, SB Money Flow is our system that we utilize all of this stuff in. All right. So again, that's one way that you could go about finding the contracts that are out there on the street. This is what this is doing for you on the street. Another thing that you guys can do that we have in here, you could look at your forecast of opportunities. Now, this is what the government is saying. Hey, we think that we want to pursue in the future. So here's all these opportunities that you could take a look at. You could look at those and then start to talk to the customer and position yourself to get in front of them before they hit the street. When I say hit the street, that's before the opportunity goes to like sam.gov or goes out to the public for everybody to see. You really want to get in front of it, because once it hits the street, it's just things that I can't do anymore. I can't just have certain conversations anymore because everybody's got to get a fair shake at this thing. So they can't answer questions without sharing the answers to everybody when it hits the street. If I get in front of it before it hits the street, I can ask questions and stuff that they don't have to tell everybody what my question was and what the answers are going to be. So that could put me in position to have an advantage over others. Again, I can form or shape the contract by letting them know, you should have certain subject matter experts, or maybe you should have this product versus that product. So when they go to write the proposal or the RFP, it speaks about everything that I told them about. But again, this needs to be done before the opportunities hit the street. You may hear something as well called a RFI. A RFI is not a contract. A RFI is a request for information. It can turn into a contract though. Now, if you're just getting started out, I would put some RFIs in my bucket to respond to, but I'm not going to stress out about them too much because we need to get some money in your pocket. You need to start doing some business. And I just told you RFIs are not contracts. They can lead to contracts, but they're not contracts. And the reason why I don't want to ignore RFIs is because I can respond to a RFI, show them how intelligent I am towards their problem and how I've put together the best solution for them, that when they read it and they read my competitors, they realize I'm the best one. They may directly award me a contract. Or if they can't directly award me a contract, they'll take my RFI response, and they'll put it in the RFP. Like, I'll notice things that I said in my RFI is a requirement in the RFP. That's them telling me they want me and not anybody else because they utilize what I wrote. Now it's my job to respond to the opportunity because I already see that they're trying to get my attention. So those are things that you can watch out for. The other thing that I would advise you guys to take a look at inside of SB Money Flow is we can come here to our partner finders, okay? And once again, our own backyard is probably going to be the best place to start. So I can come here and start to put in people in my own backyard. Now, why? Again, because I can pull up on these people, right? I can schedule lunch dates with them. We can go play golf. It's so many things that we can do because they live right down the street from me or something of that nature, which means I can close deals faster. I can put teams together faster. I could potentially find a mentor or put a joint venture together because I focused on companies in my own backyard. Now, let me tell you, a company that's doing $18 billion in a year or $6 billion in a year or any $1 billion in a year, they don't want to talk to you. So we could just eliminate all these companies right here. Heck, if they doing over $100 million a year and you getting started, none of them want to talk to you unless you are a subject matter expert and you got some specialty that is rare to find, or you got a product that's hard to find or something of that nature, and you got access to it, maybe they'll listen to you right now. But chances are you just getting started out. I'm telling you, don't nobody want to talk to you. You ain't made enough money yet. So I go to my place of performance and I put that there. And then I can go to amount obligated. And again, I can put in that 2 million. And now all of a sudden, I got these companies in my backyard who are prime contractors who are winning under $2 million. And trust me, they'll pick up the phone for me. I can schedule a meeting with these individuals. We can go to lunch. We can play golf. There's a lot of things that we can start to do because I know that they're on a growth trajectory. They're not satisfied of where they're at. They're trying to make more money. So we'll look at a company. I'm looking at some of these companies. I know they're bigger than what they say. We'll look at Workplace Solutions. All right. So now I can see everything that Workplace Solutions does. I also understand this is the parent company, so it's not a spinoff of another company or nothing like that. They handle furniture, project management, warehouses, racking, blah, 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 blah. Now I can come down here and I can see where they're getting all their business at, how much money that they're winning. So I realize, a lot of their money came in the last administration. So maybe 2025 may not look good for them. I don't know yet. But what I do know is I can also come down here and I can see the contracts that they're awarded. I can see when they're going to end. So now, again, I got an idea of when their contracts are about to run out because I can potentially go take their contracts or I could team with them. I can see what they're on subcontracts for. Again, I could potentially replace them as a subcontractor to the prime that they're working for, or I could team. But I see this as a joint venture, so they have a joint venture partner. Here are their partners. RQ Construction. I got all the information that I need right here. I can also click right here on Explore and I can see everything about their joint venture. Again, we're trying to move fast, not slow. All right. That's the purpose of this thing. So I could quickly put together a strategy and I can take action. Because anything else is uncivilized to me. I mean, I told you, I'm not about to be sitting here playing on sam.gov all day. I can see what contract vehicles that they have access to. So I could put together a plan if I'm looking to partner with them and find contract opportunities that I can only do under this schedule. So I need them because I don't have this schedule. But all the information that I need is right there. The other thing I can look to is look at maps, and I can see, okay, well, this company is heavy in Virginia, right? So if I just do this real quick right here, scroll up a little bit, I can see that they're doing $7.1 million in Virginia. Well, I live in Texas. So they're doing $37,000 in Texas. I know they need some help in Texas. So if I go find furniture contracts that are performed in Texas, well, I'm pretty sure I can call them and let them know, man, I got some opportunities out here in Texas. You not here? You know what I'm saying? I know you want to be here, so I'm trying to help you, which is going to help me too. But now I got a plan. I can put together a plan real fast. And you say, Travis, well, how can I put together a plan real fast? Well, let me show you. Again, we got the company. We know the type work that they do. So I'm going to come down here to the contracts that they've won previously and they've already been on. And then I'm just going to click on it. Well, I guess I shouldn't have clicked on the $0 contract. I'm going to click on it. Now that I click on it, I can see a little bit more about the opportunity. I can see the customer that they were working for. I can actually go market myself to these customers right now. You know, they bought furniture one time. They're going to be buying furniture again if I'm a furniture company. I can see that this opportunity only had 3 bidders on it. So if I was to go, I'd be number 4. That's a 25% chance. I like my chances higher because I got software, right? So again, I can get more of an understanding of exactly what this contract is about. From the NAICS code to the PSC code to the actual customer, I'll know everything that I need to know. I also see that it came out under a GSA schedule. And I think most furniture contracts are going to be coming out on that GSA schedule. I was trying to see if hopefully one of these didn't come out on there, but I believe all these are on a GSA schedule. Yes, they're all on the mass award schedule. So it's not really too much that I could pull out from behind that schedule. So essentially, in order to win this furniture contract, you have to be on this GSA schedule right here, or else you'll never see the contract and you can never go after the contract, right? Because you got to be there. So that's one thing that I'll be looking for as I'm looking through these companies. Now, let me see if I can find one that doesn't have a GSA schedule award so I can show you what else you guys can do here very quickly. All right, let's take a look at this one. Federal Supply Schedule. Come on. I hope that you guys, too, are understanding the importance of putting together a schedule, guys. Putting together a strategy. If you don't put together a strategy, it's going to make all of this stuff hard. All right. Looking at this one. All right. So here again, I could take a look at this opportunity. We see that it's for kitchen equipment. We can see the agency that's spending the money. I got all of the NAICS codes. I see it's a firm fixed price. I see that it's located in Lanham. It was for a dishwasher. Well, a related opportunity that was just like this one was for a dishwashing machine. This one may be for a dishwasher machine too. It is. So now I can understand, okay, this company does dishwashing equipment. These are the customers that purchase dishwasher equipment. I can market myself to those customers. Now I just got to go find the dishwashing equipment. Well, let me see. I see here. What do we got? Boom, 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 boom. This is the agency. This is the document. So I can see exactly what they wanted in the solicitation for the dishwashing equipment. I think this is again, I'm not really reading. I'm skimming through stuff. So I think this is the information for the dishwashing equipment, so I can see exactly what type of dishwasher they want. Now, the beauty when you find contracts, look, we've got AI built inside this thing. What is this contract about? You know, I can now utilize my systems here that we've built out for you guys to move a whole lot faster. So It tells you this contract is a solicitation for procurement of a dishwasher machine, specifically for the United States Coast Guard. The solicitation requests quotations for dishwasher machines manufactured by Jackson MSC Incorporated. So now I know what type of dishwasher I need. Here are the options of the types of dishwashers. Okay, what company should I call to find the dishwasher? Again, the solicitation specifies dishwasher machines required and manufactured by Jackson MSC Incorporated. Since this is a brand name mandatory solicitation, you would need to contact Jackson MSC Incorporated directly or their authorized distributors. So again, I could just go look at their part, and then if I can't work with them directly, I need to do authorized distributor. Let's see, maybe AI, no. What price point should it be? Now, I wouldn't trust this. I would have to make sure that I do my own thing. This is SB Money Flow. SB Money Flow, where the money go. All right, so we can't, I figure AI couldn't find a price point to that, all right? When is it due? But you guys can see, how AI can help you out. Now, again, we were looking at previously awarded contracts and whatnot, but you see it can help you move a whole lot faster right there. But I'm not done when we're putting together our strategy and whatnot. I can also come down here. I can see the companies that maybe I could potentially partner with, or they may be going after it themselves. And you may be saying, Travis, well, these ain't enough companies. Well, guess what? You just click right here to explore Partner Finder. And we've put the information to say, hey, we want a company that works with DHS. We want a company with this NAICS code. And now it brings up all the companies. And you can come down here and put the filter in your own backyard. So now you find the companies that got the NAICS code, that work in the Coast Guard, and they're in your own backyard. This is about strategy, guys. We're trying to put together a strategy fast. Now, the other thing that I can do is come down here, and what do I got? Similar active opportunities. So I'm not just going to reach out to these people about one opportunity. Instead, I'm going to reach out about multiple opportunities. So now when I get on the phone, I'm letting them know, hey, I have $5 million worth of opportunities that I want to talk to you about. That changes the whole ball game up. Instead of you talking to me about one opportunity for $250,000. Again, strategy. If you guys are picking up what I put down, put a fire emoji down there in the chat. Don't forget, hit this like button, hit the subscribe button, share this live video out with 3 other entrepreneurs or business owners that need to learn a little bit more about government contracting here. If you guys got any questions, put them in the chat. I will make sure I answer them. I'm going through some right now. I went and walked through there. It was about 12. I like to say I went through a walkthrough, and it was about 12 other bidders there, and I left. And what I would tell you, though, don't leave. You'd be surprised. 12 people are there, but only 2 submitted a bid. You know what I'm saying? It was probably 30 or 40 companies that was looking at it. 12 of them showed up for the walkthrough day, and only 2 of them are actually going to submit a bid. So don't ever count yourself out when you go to these trying to think of what they call them, whatever, pre-meetups or whatever meeting that they have before. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank about the name of the meetings, but show up to those meetings and don't be scared of what you see right there. What I would be doing is trying to meet everybody that's there, because I would come back and do my research and see if they a company really out there trying to get this money or not. And if they are, I may want to partner with them. You know what I'm saying? So just don't count that out. FPDS shows the price the incumbent one at it. You just go in a little lower and more value. No, absolutely not. I personally do not care about what an incumbent's previous price was. And I just want you to do this, right? So if a incumbent came in at the contract at $2 million last year, and I say, okay, well, this year I'm going to come in at 1.9. Well, Never in the history of life has expenses gone down. They just keep going up. So usually when you get a contract over the length of 5 years, if I was to get a $5 million contract over 5 years, that first option year is going to be like 800 and some $1,000, 900 and some $1,000. And then every year is going to increase because price of things go up. Inflation, it makes you go up. So if I look at somebody's previous price and I go down, I'm already cheating myself. So no, I will never ever look at anybody's FPDS price and then go lower of the price of what they said previously. If somebody taught you that, you should slap them and ask for your money back. Just caught the $7 cheat sheet. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Make sure that you guys are getting that cheat sheet, man. It's good stuff right there. What is this system? It's SB Money Flow. You guys can check it out. If you got the $7 cheat sheet, I actually got a special behind the cheat sheet for a 14-day challenge that'll give you access to SB Money Flow for free for 30 days. So you get the $7, you're going to have a special that you can get SB Money Flow free for 30 days. So make sure you get that cheat sheet. Hey, I like that. I taught my AI how to use real-time labor calls. I'm glad you said that because we got labor pricing in SB Money Flow as well. If you're not good at coming up with pricing and whatnot, we can help you guys right here with our labor pricing to find the different labor rates that are out there in the market. It won't tell you exactly what you should be selecting as your labor pricing. But if you can get a median, a max, and the lowest, well, you can get an idea of what you should be charging the rates for your personnel right there. These rates are everything included. All right. So just keep that in mind. Let me see. I got another question. Site visits. Thank you. That's what it's called. A site visit. That's usually what happens pre-award of a contract, not pre-award, pre-submittal of a proposal that will allow you to do a site visit. When you get to those site visits, don't be scared. It'll be a lot of people there sometimes, and trust me, they not bidding. They just there window shopping. How did I enjoy Dubai? Did it have anything to do with government contracting? Absolutely. It had everything to do with government contracting. Let me show you. I enjoyed Dubai. So here with our SB Money Flow system, let me show you guys what I was doing while I was out there. I came right here to place of performance. Whether you guys know it or not, the American government has contracts with nations all through the world, right? If we have a United States embassy located there, then we got contracts there as well. So I did the UAE, in Dubai. The place that business is done is in Abu Dhabi, not actually Dubai. So if you're trying to do real legit business there, you're probably going to be working in the Abu Dhabi area. So I looked at the place of performance for the UAE, and then I went to active opportunities, and there was more. But I was looking at a landscaping contract, and I was looking at selling a vehicle, this SUV right here, as well as I was looking at this postal service contract right here. And all this is being able to pick the mail up from the plane and take it to the embassy. This one right here, they either need a Suburban or a Escalade of what they're requiring. And then you need to make sure that you have the repair shop, that you got all that set up at. So again, it's not hard stuff to do. It's the exact same thing. It can be done all over the world, whether you guys know it or not. And I'll tell you, when I looked at this, guys, I just went down here to my AI and I'm like, what type of vehicle are they describing? And again, the AI just, it helps them move faster, a whole lot faster. So I got all of this information right here that they're describing of the vehicle, right? And then I immediately took this over to Grok, and I said, what type, like, who manufactures this vehicle? And that's how I found out that it was a Suburban or a Cadillac are the only two companies that can meet the specs of this vehicle that they're looking for. So again, simple things like this will allow you to get overseas for free, honestly. So yeah, I enjoy Dubai. Did I check out any trusts? I'm not sure what you mean by that one right there. Can you ask AI to create an email to send to potential subs? Yes. So when you come inside of our SB Money Flow, you guys will have access to something called Pure Money AI. Inside of Pure Money AI, this is where we can type up all of our emails at. Now, it's better to build out your brand and whatnot so we can start to talk to you. We got a lot of things with Pure Money AI to help you guys out. But again, I would come down here and I believe it's under marketing. Okay. So marketing, I could go, okay, we could do email reply. So maybe you're replying to an email that you received from a contract officer or a contract person, and you want to make sure it's professional. All you got to do is copy and paste your email in there. And then, say what you want to have an idea what the grade level is. You want to be on a 5th grade level, business professional, et cetera, the tone of voice that you want to talk in. And then you'll just hit that next button. It'll give you the email to say, if you want to do a follow-up email with someone, again, you could put the information in here and it can create your follow-up email. If you want to write a fresh email, a conversation starter, again, we can help you start the conversation all right here. So yes, we can do all of that for you. Pure Money AI can do a whole lot more. It can help you create all of your social media content. It can help you do your YouTube videos. It can help you come up with lead magnets, stuff to put on your website, the emails to sell things. I mean, anything that you need, business plans, we can do all of this inside of Pure Money AI. Literally, SB Money Flow should be your one-stop shop to all your business. I have every feature that you need to become a 7-figure business if you don't play around. Now, there are too many features in here, but your goal is to take the features that you need of most importance right now at this moment, utilize them, and then you can dive into more features later on as you go. But if we're coming in here for government contracting, the first thing that you should be doing is strategically putting together these contracts. You're not going to be doing government contracting all day. If anybody tells me that they did government contracting all day, I usually call them a liar. I've been doing government contracting for 11 years, and I've never played doing government contracting all day, every day that I wake up. That's the excuse to not do more. All right. So in your off time, when you're not doing government contracting, this is what we have SB Money Flow for. So you can create the sales and stuff on the internet. You can come over here and you can create contracts with businesses, send them invoices, get your estimates out. You could do all your teaming agreements right here. Everything that you need to do to stay organized and legal, we're keeping it all inside of one house. So people can't take advantage of us anymore. All right. All of this is done inside of SB Money Flow. Now, anyways, let's get back to it. Part of building your strategy up, again, we could start to look at awarded contracts. Didn't I tell you awarded contracts, right? So now I can come down here to awarded contracts. And once again, I can utilize my filters. We're trying to pay attention to anything under $2 million. So we'll just come down here to amount obligated and we're staying under $2 million. I mean, it don't get no more simpler than this. And now I can start again to look at those opportunities that's coming up for recompete, and I could position myself. Maybe I want to look at prime opportunities. Maybe I want to look at sub opportunities that I could build a team towards. You never know. But again, this will help me do the research. And the last piece that I'll share with you guys in order to do this research real fast is we can come right here to government buyers. Now I can eliminate all these other businesses and whatnot, and I can go straight to the customer with my money. Now, if you just take your time and if you research through those businesses and seeing who was winning the money, what NAICS code they were using, where it was done at, it'll help you search through these buyers a whole lot better, right? So remember, backyard. Why am I looking at the backyard of a government buyer? Because I may just happen to meet them at happy hour one day, or I may just happen to meet them at the strip club one day, or I may meet them at the boat fishing one day, or I may happen to be on the same airline as them. You never know. But the odds increase of me running into them and meeting with them when they're in my own backyard. So again, if I'm sitting right here looking at my own backyard and then I come to something like, okay, well, I'm looking through my NAICS code and 9411519. Now I got all of the buyers that are in my backyard utilizing the NAICS code that I have. I got their contact information and the agency that they're at. I told you the more information that you know so you can filter this stuff out and get directly to your person, the better. But now I could come here and say, okay, Samantha, contract specialist at the Social Security office. Well, now I can look at the awards that she's awarded. These are all the contracts that she's been awarding. I can get a real firm idea of all the contracts under $2 million in the company she's been awarding it to. So now I can go make myself look like these companies. I can go team with these companies. I can see that she loves Corionics, whatever they call government solutions. I see they locked in. So maybe I should try to build a relationship with this company instead of treating them like a competitor. Maybe they could become my teammate and we can wipe out everybody else. These are things that you got to put together for yourself. I can't tell you that aspect of it. But now I can do it quickly is what I'm trying to show you. We don't want to spend a whole bunch of time. Time is of the essence. Now, check it out. I looked at the awarded stuff that she did. But guess what? I can come over here and look at the current opportunities that she got out in the streets. Right now, she got one. She's looking for requests for information for a master file data. Again, this is old. I would have to look. Again, there's more filters that we would need to do. But this is an old one. I can see that she had it out there. 2024 is a RFI. This probably turned into a contract. But once again, it's about speed. Everything is about speed so you can put together a strategy and you can put your head down and now focus. There's a bunch of other things that we got going on here in SB Money Flow in our marketplace. You guys can definitely look at the news that's going on out there in the streets. It's all right here. You can look for grants. You can come up here and look at your state and local government as well. I just showed you guys the federal side of the house, but we can do the same exact stuff and look for our local state opportunities. All we're going to do, once again, is we're going to come to the state and we're going to look in our own backyard because you should be registered to work with your state government as well. And now, once again, I can find all of the state contracts inside of one system. I never have to leave SB Money Flow. Everything that I need to do is located right here at the palm of my hand. I hope that you guys are getting the understanding of this. I hope that you guys understand the value of putting together a strategy instead of just trying stuff out all day long. That's going to burn through time. You're going to lose confidence and you're not going to build trust with anybody. Because how do you build trust with somebody when you talk to them one day when you tried to send something over and you never talk to them ever again because you're now looking at 75 other opportunities and you forgot all about that one? That's not smart. I don't know who's teaching y'all I do know who's teaching y'all like that, but I don't know why y'all learning from them. It's just not a smart route to go that way. You won't last in the industry for too long. I promise you that. Once again, I hope that you guys picked up some valuable information out of today. Drop a fire emoji down there in the chat if you picked up what I put down tonight. That is the only way that I know that you got an understanding of what I was talking about here. If you guys would like, I highly, highly advise you guys take advantage of my $7 offer that I have for you guys. If you go to govconcheatcodes.com/cheat sheet, you'll be able to take advantage here of my $7 offer. Once again, I'll put it in the chat here. Once you get behind that $7 offer, I do have a special to SB Money Flow for you guys that you'll get access to it for 30 days, completely free. It's going to be included in my 14-day GovCon Cheaters Challenge that's behind this paywall. So I highly advise you guys to take advantage of it all. 14 days, I'm going to be teaching you government contracting with SB Money Flow so we can move really, really fast. But if you want that special, go through the $7 offer that we got right there. I seen a question pop up here. Do you have an attorney on deck that specializes in trust? No. I don't know if my attorneys specialize in it. They help me out, but I don't know if they specialize in it. The biggest thing about the trust, let me show you something else. Inside of SB Money Flow, guys. So, I'm really, really big on AI. So I sat down with some of my lawyer friends, and I actually need to call her back so we can go ahead and wrap this thing up. But I realized everybody kept talking about all this trust and legal stuff, and I honestly don't think that you should go down that route until you got the money to do it. Ain't nobody coming for you trying to sue you or nothing if you ain't got no money. But once we get money, we need to protect ourselves. So inside of Pure Money AI in our prompt library, again, I heard everything that you guys were talking about. So we actually built Law AI. Law AI is inside of Pure Money AI. So if you come down here, we have your last will, your living will, and your power of attorney. This is the stuff that needs to go behind in those trusts right there. So if you just come through here and, you start answering these questions, by all means, we can help you have a will to protect yourself, even if you don't have the trust ready right now. By having the wills in place, you'll be good to go. And then we can go do the trust after we get these wills in place. But by all means, we have the AI that can help get those up and running right now. Can you speak to AI? Oh, I already answered that. Cool. I answered all the questions that I seen right there. All right. Once again, guys, if you guys picked up anything that I put down, put the fire emoji down there in the chat. We are here live each and every week, Tuesday through Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time zone. I went a little bit longer today not longer. I started later today. I had some other engagements that went a little longer. I apologize for that. But once again, make sure you're liking, you're subscribing to the YouTube channel. If you're on another platform watching, get over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel so you can be alerted when we go live. We have tons and tons of training available on the YouTube channel that you could take advantage of today. Follow me over on Instagram at official Travis Davis. I try to put the thoughts that run through my mind in my story so you can learn a little bit more about who I am. If you're a little iffy about joining anything that I got going on, that's why you need to get over to Instagram. I don't want you joining anything if you don't trust me. Until you trust me, then and only then do I want you to join things to pay for it. Our community is a great place to be in. You can go to travisknows.com and you can access our community there completely for free. And for anything government contracting related, you can go to govconcheatcodes.com. I don't know why that says .co. That is .com. Visit govconcheatcodes.com and you can see everything that we got going on when it comes to government contracting. And last but not least, if you want that nice tool that I got right there, you're just ready to access it right now, you can go to sbmoneyflow.com and you can start diving in to our favorite tool that we've ever created to help small businesses out. Outside of that, I love you all. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me here tonight. I will see you all tomorrow where we'll dive into SB money flow a little bit more. We're not going to be talking about government contracting, but we're going to be talking about operating your business with SB money flow, going through automations, utilizing building websites and funnels, setting your emails up, even handling your social media accounts with SB money flow. We don't play with social media no more. Instead, we utilize the platform SB money flow and we run our social media through there. So when people respond to us in DMs or in the comments, we let our automation do the work. So you can take your time and utilize it to things that make money. Answering people's DMs and responding to comments don't make no money on social media. So I want you to spend your time making money instead of playing around. All of that is on SB Money Flow. Once again, I love you all. I will see you guys back here tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. I'll talk with you later. Don't forget, this will go off when the music goes off. And hey, if you out there winning some contracts, I just want to say, if you are a person out there winning some contracts,
let me hold something.
You know what I'm saying? I love you all. I'll talk with y'all later.
It's just different.
Yeah,
And I'm back.
you already know what it is. Pure money, baby. I keep a couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. Said I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Okay, I like my money pure. I said I like my money pure. Oh no, I like my money pure. The bag is secure. Yeah, I like my money pure. I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Come and hang with the gang. Get some free game added to your mainframe. Gotta keep your mind sharp, we gotta maintain. And it's even better when the squad on the same thing. Steady swishing on the competition. We ain't tripping about the opposition. We on a mission and we got a vision. People in need, we believe we got it like I give a couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. Said I like my money pure. I like